I ended the last episode before I wanted to, so making another one. This is a radio episode. I needed two of them anyway. This is part 2 of however many I want. Da 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 da. Need to smoke more marijuana. I hate when I make little mistakes like that. Turn the fucking video off. Oh, technology. Nothing is more upsetting than when you want to do something with a computer and it won't let you because it's like some boy somewhere is getting in my way. Son of a bitch. Now I want to upload that other one. Well, anyway, I was talking about how I'm the baddest boy ever. I like it. I definitely like it. Oh. What are you doing today? Spitfire. Spitfire goes out to every girl that's a Spitfire. That's who I'm talking to. In general, from now on, I'm talking to Spitfires. Spitfire girls. Hey girls. Hey girl. Hey Spitfire. I'm the best boy in New York. Well, I'm the best boy in the country, but I'm gonna be in New York for the very long near future. I am the best boy, Spitfire. The best. I'm the best. No other boy can touch me. No other boy dare touch me. They can't and they won't. Which means they won't touch you either. If you're a Spitfire and there's a boy that's on your tail, sort of, I'll get him off. Because I'm the Spitfire hunter. I invented this. I know how to do it. I can psychologically fuck with boys and ruin their day. It doesn't take much effort. I am very powerful. And I love to use it. So, if you like me, or would like my assistance, say something. Calls only, please. I don't trust text because, well, who's to say who you are until I hear your voice? I can't tell you're a Spitfire until I hear your voice. Your fiery girl voice. Oh, there's Jaunt. That's the bus service in Greene County. Takes you from Greene County to here. I did that a couple of times. And it was free. Oh, they turn around that fast. That was an amazing turnaround. Huh. I suppose there could be 2 of them, and that would have been a hell of a coincidence. My mom is coming down today, at long last, so I can load up all my stuff that I don't want to lose and send back to West Virginia with her. And then I'm off to New York. What's that boy doing? He's walking along and he's got a lunch pail or something. Well, that's okay. I am the best in class. All adults, 18 to 150, are in my class. My third grade class. I like remembering being in third grade. But anyway, we're all in class together now. And I am the best in class. Nobody else in class is as smart as me. Boys, I mean. As brave as me. As rebellious as me. As hot as me. All the other boys pale. I can't wait to show them all up. Just gotta get myself into social situations where I can do that. Anytime where there are lots of well-dressed girls and boys socializing, I walk into that and I stand out. It's like an assassin just walked into a bar. That's the air I give off, and for good reason. Stand by while I reload my pipe. I love it. Being a boy assassin. Non-violently and legally, of course. So I walk into a social situation and there are all kinds of other boys, and all the other boys immediately realize that they're outclassed. They just can tell. And I enjoy that. Now, I don't necessarily want to be challenged on being the best, because then I have to win, and that could cause a chaos, because I'm going to win. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to cause chaos if there are girls around. If there are no girls around, why am I even there? So, I have to, because when you're the champ, you like showing that you're the champ. And nothing says showing you're the champ like knocking some fucking boy out of his spirit. But to do that openly, which is somewhat more fun, I guess, is dangerous, because I don't want to cause problems for the girls in the area, and fighting with boys causes problems for girls. So I'm going to have to restrain myself from openly challenging and defeating boys. I'm just going to have to... They know. And the girls know too. But I'm the best. So I don't need to prove it. You can just see it. It's like when you see the sun. You know it's the sun. Well, I'm Apollo, child of the sun. That's a really good song. It's from the Days of Thunder soundtrack. Apollo Smile, I think is her name. Who is walking across the bridge? Is that a girl or a boy? I might be a girl. If it's a boy, it's funny that I thought that he was a girl, but that might have been a girl. I think it was. Maybe. As people come off the edge of the bridge, I can see how they walk. And boys walk differently than girls. Sometimes. Okay, I'm having a good time now. I didn't want to do this. But now that I've started, I don't want to stop. Down the stairs, hurry up, boy. This cocksucker I could hit with this pipe. Throwing it from here. But I didn't. Because there's the window in the way, and plus I would have lost my pipe. Hello. Oh, don't touch the fucking off button. I'm talking to myself. I don't like talking to myself. Okay. Well, we're still going, so that's good. I'm still going. This is not uploaded yet. This is not live. I really wish I had a live option, and I do on YouTube, but It never saves. Do I care? Yeah, I kind of want it saved. I want it saved. Even though, the problem is when I do a lot of radio shows, it goes into hours and hours and hours of programming. And who can listen to all that? So, I mean, I can. I do. I'll listen to all this in a little bit. I have all kinds of yummy food from last night. Barbecue, brisket, and pulled pork, and baked beans, and coleslaw. The coleslaw is not that great, though. The only thing about that place, the coleslaw was not exciting, but the brisket was delicious. And the pork was good, and the sauce was really good. Yeah, the slaw was just too vinegary. I like a more mayo-y slaw. Spitfire. When I see one, I want to call it out. Call her out without upsetting her. I don't think my energy, well, yeah, it probably can. Because I get extremely energetic when I see a pretty girl. So. Do. You see how there aren't very many? That's because I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. A week from now, I'm going to be in New York. In Williamsburg. And there are pretty girls everywhere. And I'm going to saturate myself with them. Poetry readings, story readings, anything social that girls go to that's free or very cheap, I'm going to. I don't care how gay it is, I'll participate. I will do fucking poetry readings all day long, as long as it's an all or almost all girl audience. Stand-up is almost all boys, still. I fucking hate it. I'm stuck in a room full of boys for 2 hours for no good reason. Well, I mean, the stage time is nice. But I want stage time in front of girls. That is the absolute and ultimate thing. And there's no point in going to the Fear City Comedy Club where it's all boys. Even at the girl Soho Playhouse, it was only 2 girls. And only one of them was young, acting. Ro McQuaid. What did I call her? Lone Wolf McQuaid. She was cute. And funny. But she didn't like me. Because I'm too intense for some girls. She wasn't a Spitfire. Almost. But I can just tell. There's a girl who kind of withers under my intense gaze, and a girl who brightens. And a girl who brightens is a Spitfire. Because she likes that unbelievably intense gaze that I can lay on someone. And, so yeah. That's one thing I've had difficulty with in the past, is that I am so intense of an energy that girls of not a Spitfire-y nature just don't know what to do. That's fine. That's not the kind of girl I want anyway. Yeah, I'm not in as good a mood as I was a minute ago. I just need to be excited. Absolutely just excited. It's hard to get excited because I am not that specific on what I want to do. But now that I'm thinking about these poetry readings and prose readings and writers groups and all kinds of other stuff that girls do in New York, That is a better idea. I was all gung-ho about the stand-up comedy, but after a week of it, it was all boys. I mean, a few girls in the audience, but I need the participatory aspect of the socializing to meet somebody. So I need a situation where I'm forced by the situation to talk about something random and constructive with a girl. You know, like we're working on our group's poetry thing, or, you know what I mean? Or going over, or editing each other's papers, or anything like that. I can make an instant connection with the right girl. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry, stand-up comedy, you're still got too many girls in. I mean, I'm still probably going to go to a few of them just to do something. But, yeah, it's just fucking torture sitting there, listening to other boys do their stand-ups. And I'm a hell of a lot more relaxed about this than I was about the video show I did yesterday, the television shows I've done the last couple of days. I was not excited about that. Somebody's coming up the stairs. Girl or boy, I can't quite tell. Thinking boy. You know, if I misgender a girl and call her a boy, that's a hot girl. If I misgender a boy and call him a girl, that's funny. So, I'm not sure who that was. Let's see, one last look. I don't know. I don't want to see some girls who are, I'm not going to say lesbians. I'm going to say that give off that possibility in appearance. Those girls are really hot because they're have a lot of traditionally masculine enjoyments, and I love doing stuff that I love doing with a girl. So anyway, so yeah, often when I'm walking down the street, I'll see a girl and she'll be dressed, you know, in a tight ski cap with her hair pulled all the way back and in a not form-fitting outfit, and I'll think, boy, and then I'll realize she's a girl, and I'll feel really bad and attracted to her at the same time. But I don't know what else I can do. Like, girls who want to be recognized as girls dress like a girl. You know what I mean? At least, and I hate having long hair. I hated it. So I feel bad saying it, but I just like seeing like long flowing hair because it's like, girl, no question. And the same with like form-fitting clothes. Obviously, you can tell who's a girl and who's not. So, but whatever. I don't care how you dress. If you're a Spitfire, you're a Spitfire. Girls who dress like a boy, it's really hot. Like t-shirt and jeans, or t-shirt and gym shorts, or whatever, really hot. Girls who dress like a girl are not that. I don't like all kinds of makeup and all kinds of expensive clothes. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. I really like girl next door kind of look. But I will not be discriminating. A Spitfire is a Spitfire. Now, if you're gonna wear makeup, make it like fucking, like you're a rock star or a superhero. You know what I mean? Just don't like accentuate your natural color because your natural color is better. I mean, like if you put on like, you know, super bright pink, whatever, and purple and glitter, and you know what I mean, absolute go nuts with the makeup, then that's a little bit different. That I can kind of dig. But like a girl who just puts on a little bit, like just to like, I don't know, because she thinks she's not quite pretty enough, that the whole mindset is wrong. Like, no. I met a girl the other day who didn't wear any makeup, and she was just naturally pretty, and that's very attractive. Very, very attractive. Okay, I'm still recording. Sometimes I'll go off and talk for 20 minutes and the goddamn tape will be off. And there was a school bus, which I have absolutely no interest in. It's difficult as an aggressive female pursuing male to have to deal with fucking children. In my field of life, I just wish they'd go away. I don't know why anybody would have one to begin with, but I can't fucking stand it. Because, like, I don't want super young girls, but yet they exist. And it's annoying. Like the other day, I had this situation on the train that was just annoying. Like, because this girl, who was like a fucking teenager, was like into me, and I didn't want her to be into me. So I had to fucking leave. And I wasn't doing anything to invite it. I was deliberately trying to ignore her, but unfortunately that's attractive. Anyway. It feels good talking about that because it's such a... People get so fucking weird about that subject because so many boys are just so horrible. And I can't even begin... Like, I'm looking for my equal. I am not looking for someone that I can fucking use or manipulate. Like, that's the opposite. And these boys who do that to young girls, they're fucking horrible. And, yeah. So. But there is something inescapable about the line. I'll explain what I mean. So, the line is 18. Okay? So when I'm walking down the street and I see an 18-year-old girl, how do I know she's 18? I don't. Now, it doesn't take long of interaction to figure out when I'm talking to a fucking high school girl versus at least a college girl. So, there's no problem. But nonetheless, from a completely unarguable position, a 17-year-old and 364 days old girl, 17 years and 364 days, she's still 17. She's not any less hot the next day, or more hot, you know what I mean? When she turns 18, same thing, same girl. What's the difference? The arbitrary line. Therefore, I don't like it. Not the line, I don't care. I mean, I don't like the awkwardness of, like, interacting with a girl and not fucking knowing whether or not she's old enough for me to fucking hit on. I don't like it. Because I don't want to hit on her if she's not 18. But I don't want to not hit on her if she is. So, that's why I like my strategy of demanding girls hit on me. And that's what I'm going for. Because that's easier. So, a girl hits on me, I say, how old are you? She says, 18. I say, are you sure? She says, yeah or no. And if she says yeah, then I can probably tell if she's lying or not. And if I can tell she's lying, I'm going to say, no, you're not. And then see how she reacts. So, I'm not going to get in any trouble. I don't want to get in any trouble. I do not want to have sex with 14-year-old girls, or 15-year-old girls, or 16-year-old girls, or 17-year-old girls. And I may not even want to have sex with 18-year-old girls, because I keep meeting them, and they're just not... At least the ones I've met, they're just so flimsy of heart. You know what I mean? They're not quite sure of themselves. I don't like that. So... Well, that's interesting. We wanted to talk about that, but I haven't been able to figure out how. Because, well, this of course could be taken out of context, and I'm sure will be, maybe. But I'm not worried about being taken out of context, because I can always explain. But it's difficult to explain what I mean on this subject. So, because of all kinds of fucking jackasses who want to do it themselves. All these fucking middle-aged boys who would go on a fucking Judges, that kind of boy, who would go on a fucking rampage about statutory rape, they want to do it. That's why they get so upset about it. Like, I've been around enough of these people to know that he who cries, he doth protest too much. So, yeah. That's funny. This is all funny. I'm gonna upload this for sure. And if you've taken the time to listen this far and you think I've said something bad, then you're wrong, and what? All I said was, and I want to say it again, just because I don't want to be unclear, is that when I see a pretty girl that is obviously borderline 18, I don't know what the fuck to do. Because the last thing I want to do is hit on her if she's 17. And the last thing I want to do is not hit on her if she's 18. So, that's the summary. There's no way to tell. Biologically, the line makes no sense. Absolutely no sense at all. Which is why it's so difficult to deal with. Because biologically, I'm thinking hot girl. And legally, I'm thinking, is she 18? And that's what it is. I don't really care. There are plenty of hot girls that are 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, all the way up to fucking, I don't know. I fucking sent a message to this actress yesterday. She's 40. Two of them. Well, an actress and a writer. I don't care. I just want super fucking fiery, an absolute Tasmanian devil of a girl. I think that fella saw me, because now he's looking past. He's trying to observe without observing. I do that. Somebody crossing the bridge. Oh, coming down the stairs, perhaps. Maybe, I hope not. Oh, good, no. The less I can interact with boys, the better. I wish they'd all just go away. How about all boys go west of the Mississippi? Go west, young man. At least west of the Hudson. Which side of New York is the East River on? The east or the west side? The west side, of course.